And welcome to another episode of Get Your Ass Up and Move Fitness and Nutrition podcast. My name is Peter Gay Barrett with Barrett Fitness Enterprises, and on this podcast we discuss fitness, nutrition, overall health, and overall well-being. What is it that makes you happy? What is it that makes you feel proud? What is it that puts you in that positive state of mind? Our topic for today is, you guys, staying positive in the age of COVID-19. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. There's a lot going on in our country, in our cities, in our states, in our homes. But we have to find a way to stay positive amidst all the craziness that's going on around us. There's so many positive things that we can take out of this. While I do understand a lot of people are getting sick, people are dying, people are losing their jobs, people are losing their lives, people are losing their livelihoods, and it's a stressful time for most of us. That I do understand. I get it, you guys. Every one of us has been affected in some way or another by COVID-19. However, we have to find a way to stay positive, as this too shall pass. This will not go on forever, you guys. There has to be a moment, hopefully not in the very far future, where this too shall pass. In the meantime, we have to stay positive. And some of the things that we can do to stay positive, we can learn to appreciate the time that we have with our loved ones. We have a lot of time to spend with our children, to spend with our significant others, to spend with our wives and husbands, and get to learn new and different things about each other. Some of the things to be positive about, you guys, are there are a lot of people who are actually recovering from COVID-19. Not everyone is dying from it, and not everyone is getting sick in a way that they will not recover from this. There are thousands of people who get this virus and they recover from it every single day. And that's one thing to be positive and hopeful about. Another way that we can stay positive, you guys, is to use these moments as a way to recharge, as a way for us to sit down and think about the things that we may have wanted to do for a while. But some of us love to say life happens and I'm so busy and work has got me preoccupied, or the children has got me so busy. It is that moment for us to reset and think about the things that we've always wanted to do, but we haven't had time to do because life happens. Now we have free time to sit at home and we can reminisce on the things that we wanted to do. Some of you may have taken notes and written stuff down and just put it to the side, or put it to in a back drawer somewhere in an office. Now is the time for us to pull those notes out and try to figure out a way of how we can explore those thoughts and ideas that we have had. This may be a moment for you to start networking with people in your field, people in your profession. The job that you've had before may have been a job that you didn't really care for, you weren't really happy about. So now it's time for you to get on LinkedIn and social media, and however you choose to do it, network with people in your field and in your industry. Now may be a time for you to pull that resume out and revamp that resume. Some of us may have been in our position for years, 10, 15, 20 years, and we hadn't had to work on a resume. But now is that opportunity for you to pull that resume out, or create a new one if you've never had a resume. Work on your resume. Go out and explore your opportunities that you may think were not available to you because you did not have, or you may not have had time to work on your resume, or even had time to try to find a different job. You may have been thinking about a new or different career path. It's never too late for these things, you guys. It doesn't matter how old you are. Change is something that we should be able to explore on a daily basis. I know for myself personally, I feel like I learn something new every day. I don't mind change. If I lose my job today, of course I would be sad, but life goes on. And I still have to figure out a positive way of getting over the things in life that may make us sad, that we may be, disappointed about. Another thing that we can find to be positive about, there are a lot of free online classes, you guys. Free online classes, free online courses, free online fitness and workout classes that we can totally take advantage of. A lot of these companies are offering these things for free. These opportunities are out there for free. And we may be able to go on YouTube or online somewhere and find a free class or a free course, something that we may have been interested in. Maybe it's just a hobby. Maybe it's just something that you're curious about. Why am I not losing weight? Now is the time for you to probably sit down and study, take a course or something in nutrition. There are a lot, it doesn't necessarily have to be a class or a course. Just do a little bit of research. You may not be able to go to the library, but Google to some degree, maybe one resource. YouTube, there are a lot of YouTube courses and classes out there. So we need to find a way, you guys, to stay positive in the age of COVID-19. There are a lot of things to be positive about. While we can't focus on everything that's happening negatively, gas prices are at its lowest. And I know a lot of us may not be driving. I haven't had to put gas in my car in probably 3 weeks now. That's one thing to be positive about. Gas prices are actually probably the lowest that I have seen it in a lot of years. Take this time to probably read a book that you've started to read and you've read one page and you just haven't had time to to finish reading. Sharpen up on some of your professional skills by taking these online courses or online classes, or reading that book that you bought a couple years ago that you haven't been able to. So I leave you with this, my friends. Stop focusing on the things that are negative that are going on in our world right now. While we want to be aware and we want to be alert, stay away from the news a little bit. I tried to go all day without watching the news. There was a point when I was totally consumed with what's going on the news, and I have an app that I would listen to in my ear all day long. In nighttime, I would watch the news on TV. In the morning, I would wake up to another channel that I'm listening to. But these past few weeks, I have decided that once per day, I will dedicate maybe an hour to the news. So let's try to find the things that are positive in what's going on in our world right now. There's so much to be positive about. A lot of us still have health and strength and family and loved ones, people that genuinely care about you. Embrace those people. Get to know them a little bit more. Spend time with your loved ones. And take care of yourselves and of each other, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, you all, to episode number 12, you guys. I have done this 12 consecutive weeks, and this is something that I'm so excited about. And that's one positive thing in my life. While I may just be recording myself and putting out information, I feel positive about that. So find something in your life to be positive about. And thank you so much to those of you who have subscribed to this podcast. And if you have not already, you guys, it's available on Apple Podcasts. It's available on Spotify. You can actually listen to it on my blog at barrett.fitness. And go ahead and subscribe. Share it with your friends and your family. Go ahead to Facebook and to Instagram and give your girl a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. And I am still pushing that YouTube thing, you guys. I think I've gained maybe 40 subscribers, 30 or 40 subscribers since we spoke last week. So special thanks to all of you guys, my Facebook and my Instagram friends. You guys have came through for me. You've subscribed to my YouTube channel. You're watching my videos. And I greatly appreciate that, you guys. So until next time, you all, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and get your ass up and move, you all.